Welcome back to my channel. My name is Akeem Hands, and this is Akeem Hands Reacts. Yay! That's the name of the channel now. That's the name we're going with. We're back with another episode of House of the Dragon. The episode's been out for about 2 hours now. Just got back from work. I'm excited to get into this episode. I'm gonna try a new little format here, and after each episode I want to give who I thought was the best performance, who gave the best performance in that episode, and what I thought was the best scene of the episode. Which I'm gonna call the best performance is going to be called the golden applause. So the golden applause for last week's episode goes to Paddy Considine. He really killed it last week. I thought he was the best. I think he had a lot to chew up anyway. He had a lot of scenes that he got to chew up more than everyone else, I thought. But he was delivering some really amazing scenes. The council room scene after Emma and Balin died. The throne room scene, which brings me to the standing ovation award, and that goes to that last throne room scene with Daemon and Viserys. That scene was just that was really good. I thought that was a great scene. You got to see big brother scolding little brother. Like, little brother's in trouble. Like, Daemon comes in and he's like, "Oh, you cut the image of a conqueror, brother." And he's like, "Did you say it?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't know what you're saying." And then Viserys is like very serious, very strong. And he's on the throne, he's got the crown, he's got his sword out, he's got his Kingsguard, and then he lays it down like, I'm being for real, bro. Like, we're not playing games right now. And his brother's like, "Oh, you're mad. I got you. You're mad. You got to see like them vent. Like, you got to see Daemon vent about what was going on. Like, I think Viserys said, like, I'm the only ally you have at court." Stuff like that. And Daemon's like, "No, all you ever do is try to keep me away from you. You send me to the Vale, you send me to the City Watch. I'm never by your side. You see like the pain the little brother has. He wants to be with his brother. He wants to be by his big brother's side, and you got to see that in that scene. It's a really good scene, and Paddy Considine killed it in that scene. Matt Damon, Jesus Christ, Matt Smith killed it in that scene. Great scene. That was my favorite scene of the episode, the standing ovation scene. So let's get into episode 2 of House of the Dragon, The Rogue Prince. Here we go. So excited, yeah. Just keep it the same. Why change it? Blood? The crab feeder. Oh. Okay, I did not need to see that detail. Oh my god.
I have acted, Corlys. I've sent envoys to Pentos and Volantis to see if we might find common cause. Ships and men are at the ready. The stepstones will be settled in time.
You have dragon riders, father.
Exactly. Send them motherfuckers. They get there faster.
Send us.
Exactly. They're your envoys. That's a better envoy than just people on boats.
Simple, Rhaenyra.
Why? Exactly.
At least the princess has a plan.
She is the heir.
I only meant that we should at least...
Perhaps there's some better use for the princess's talents, Your Grace.
Why don't you take the princess to see about the new King's Guard posting, Lord Commander?
A fine idea, Your Grace.
Strange.
Do any of these knights have combat experience? Beyond capturing poachers?
Sir Criston Cole. Son of the steward of the Lord of Blackhaven.
Son of the steward.
Be welcome, Sir Criston. I choose Sir Criston Cole.
Do you believe that Westeros can be another Valyria, Your Grace?
That depends whether you speak of the freehold at its height or at its fall.
I mean, the freehold was terrible.
The seas of the world. The glory of old Valyria will never be seen again.
Good. Fuck old Valyria. It wasn't a good place. It deserved what it got.
It's only been half a year since my mother died. And already they tried to marry my father off and replace me as heir. I know those men and how they plot in their secret councils when I've been sent away.
You cannot worry at the matters of lords and kings, Rhaenyra.
She will be queen one day.
What if your father were to remarry? Your father loves you. He chose you for his heir.
He didn't choose me, he spurned Daemon.
At least she knows. Like, she understood that. Like, I wasn't really chosen. It was like, fuck Daemon. What are those? Are those maggots? Why do you have a whole thing of maggots? That cut's infected too.
This is our best chance to save the digit, Your Grace.
I held an audience earlier today with Lord Corlys and Princess Rhaenys.
That was most charitable of you, Your Grace. I'm sure Lord Corlys appreciated the spirit of it.
He proposed a marriage.
To whom? Your Grace?
The Lady Rhaenyra.
The lady? That girl is 12 years old.
The strongest days are ahead, not behind.
Lord Corlys has overreached, Your Grace. Such matters must be discussed with a small council.
That is what I'm doing.
My guy.
What is your advice, dear Otto?
The Lady Rhaenyra is young, Your Grace.
Indeed, but the wounds made by the Great Council still linger, my king. A match with their daughter would go a long way towards sealing the breach. And uniting the two great Valyrian houses would certainly signal unity throughout the realm and beyond.
The Grand Maester's reasoning is sound.
I do fear what Rhaenyra might think. What does it matter, Your Grace? Her mother has passed. Her father must propagate the royal line.
I don't like this. He's so proud of himself. He's like, yes. Okay, this is weird and uncomfortable. You have nothing in common.
What's it like flying the Black Dread? You were Valerian's last rider.
Something she would be interested in.
He died. With Balerion died the last memory of Valyria of old.
But Vhagar still lives. Somewhere. But too large for the dragon pit.
Some would say too large for our world.
Your Grace, it would be a great honor to join our houses as they were in Old Valyria. I would give you many children of pure Valyrian blood so that we might strengthen the royal line and the realm.
Is that what your father told you?
That was icky. That was icky. That was icky. Nope. That was disgusting.
that I wouldn't have to bed you until I turned 14.
I ain't like that. That was disgusting. That was disgusting. I'll bet you, y'all give you mini children. Ugh. Nope.
Because that is the order of things. When I'm queen, I will create a new order.
Oh, I wish that could be Rhaenyra. But the men of the realm already had their opportunity to appoint a ruling queen at the Great Council, and they denied it.
They denied you, Princess Rhaenys.
Oh my god, I love this scene. Don't say that fucking name, bitch.
The throne.
Do you remind your father's men of that as you carry their cups? Here is the hard truth, which no one else has the heart to tell you. Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne. And your father is no fool.
Oh my god, that was really good. I enjoyed that a lot. That was really good.
Does the small council have a particular lady in mind?
Lord Corlys Balarion has offered the hand of his daughter, the Lady Rhaenyra.
A very strong match, Your Grace.
I must admit, I don't know Rhaenyra very well.
She's a child. That's why you don't know her. You have no reason to know her. Like, what do you mean?
I brought you something.
Oh, did she fix your dragon thingy? She's good. She's good.
This is a very kind gesture, Alicent.
Mm-hmm. Kind. Right.
It is the pleasure of Daemon Targaryen, the Prince of Dragonstone and rightful heir to the Iron Throne, to announce that he is to take a second wife in the tradition of old Valyria. She is to assume the title Lady Missaria of Dragonstone. Her grace is with child, and is to have a dragon's egg placed in the babe's cradle, in the custom of House Targaryen. The prince has invited you to his wedding, Your Grace. It is in 2 days' time.
God's been good. This weapon.
Scorio Dromon, Your Apis. Scorio Dromon, Daemon Leitas.
What is it, Balerian's? Vagar's egg? What, whose?
So
Dreamfire's?
The
Echo Dreamfire's.
Saying
that wow, that's pretty.
Welcome to Dragonstone, Otto.
And leave Dragonstone by order of His Grace King Viserys.
Where is the king? I don't see him.
His Grace would never lower himself to entertain such a mummer's farce.
Sir Crispin.
Crispin.
Recall.
Perhaps my prince recalls when I knocked him off his horse.
Very good.
This is a truly pathetic show, Daemon.
You've come for the egg.
Take it.
Here it is.
Are you mad? You've never survived this.
Well, happily, neither would you.
To choose violence here is to declare war against your king.
Wonderful.
Even if it ends in the death of your unborn child and its mother.
Oh. Who's that, Caraxes? Caraxes like, Dad, what's going on, bruh? What's going on over here? I heard some swords. Did someone roll up on my man like that? Did you want some? Yeah, I thought so. Right.
All of you, sheathe the fucking steel.
Okay. Craxy's like, alright. That's what the fuck I thought. The sun. Oh, this is sick. Oh, this is sick. Ooh. Ooh. Rhaenyra came in like, I'm sorry, Caraxes, did you want to go too? Cyrax is like, yeah, I'm here too, bruh. You need to tell Caraxes to simmer the fuck down. Because we can all go ham right here, right now. Understood. That's what I thought. What's up, Uncle? How you doing?
I'm right here, Uncle. The object of your ire. The reason that you were disinherited. If you wish to be restored as heir, you'll need to kill me. So do it. And be done with all this bother.
He won't do that. He likes you too much. Okay. It's a bit of fun. Are we sure we shouldn't be listening to Rhaenyra? I feel like we should be listening to Rhaenyra. I feel like she just handled that pretty well. Ooh, we're gonna keep it warm. I brought the egg back. I did what they could not. I prevented bloodshed. She is the heir. And she acted like it.
Your Grace.
You disobeyed me.
Did I disobey you?
Did without the crown's leave. You are my only heir. You could have been killed.
May I sit?
Mm-hmm. Love me some Rhaenyra.
We went to Dragonstone.
And retrieve the egg without bloodshed. A feat I'm not sure Sir Otto could have accomplished alone.
Yes, well.
She's making smart decisions.
Good morrow, my lords. I have decided to take a new wife.
It's not you, bruh. It's not you.
I intend to marry.
She's like,
the Lady Alicent Hightower. Before Spring's End.
What? It's another slight that he's not gonna like.
This is an absurdity. My house is Valerian, the greatest power in the realm.
And I am your king.
Walk out, my nigga. That's right. Fuck this shit. You're like, alright, I'm done. I'm done. Passed over my wife, now my daughter. Fuck this.
Rhaenyra.
She's like, that's my best friend, Dad. I need a minute. We were talking about Lena. Now you talking about my best friend. Need a minute. What the fuck is that? A rat? Ooh. Are we in
House Valerian's origins reach back to old Valyria. Unlike every other lord of the realm, I can say that I built my house's high seat with the strength of mine own back.
Oh no, that's right. Let him know.
I've always thought of you and I as having been made from the same cloth.
It's Daemon, ain't it? It's fucking Daemon.
If those shipping lanes fall, my house will be crippled. I will not have Driftmark beggared while our king idles himself with feasts and balls and tourneys.
I will speak of my brother as I wish. You will not.
Okay, what an episode. I really like that episode. A lot of great scenes, a lot of great performances. I like the political maneuvering with Corlys, you know, offering his daughter, who is entirely too young, but you know, that's just how these things go, I guess. That was a good moment. But let's get into our little new awards section. All right, so Golden Applause. Golden Applause is the best performance of the episode. And I'm going to give the best performance to Millie Alcock. I thought she was really good. The scene with her and Alicent in the Sept was... That was a really important scene. That was a really good scene. Like, her performance in that scene, and she didn't even say a lot. It was all in the eyes and her face. Great performance there. The riding the dragon, obviously riding Cyrex into Dragonstone, confronting Daemon, stopping bloodshed from happening because Sir Otto couldn't get this shit done right. And we knew this. He was like, Otto and Daemon don't like each other. Like, Daemon has zero issues coming to blows with fucking Otto right there. So, and her arrival was awesome. It was cool. Her performance there was great. She was like, bro, like, you know, I'm the one that's keeping you from being heir. Kill me. No? Alright, give me the fucking egg, bro. Take your ass on somewhere. Quit with your temper tantrum. You know what I mean? Like, she was really awesome in that. Like, she was badass in that. And that scene with her and her dad was really good. Both Paddy Considine and Millie were phenomenal in that. That was a really great scene. The emotion there between the two. And then that final moment where King Viserys says he announces who he's going to marry, and it's going to be your best friend. And, like, everything she said with her face without saying a word. Great. So Millie Alcock, that was the best performance of the episode in my opinion. She gets the golden applause. And on to standing ovation. Standing ovation. This one's hard to choose. I'm thinking of 3 different scenes, and I'm having a hard time choosing which one. It's either Rhaenyra in Rhaenys, that was a great scene, the Dragonstone scene, or Rhaenyra in Viserys. I don't know who, these are really great scenes. I'm going to give it to Rhaenyra and Rhaenys. That's really good. I was glued. I was captivated. Both actresses were killing it. What I loved about that scene so much was Rhaenys in that moment. She's like, I know she's not happy. Like she's telling her. She's like, look, like I know you think you're gonna be queen, and that this is all gonna be Gucci. You know, and I understand you're probably upset at me for offering my daughter up so that my daughter's kids could be the heirs. I get that. But she's like, I'm letting you know right now, whether he marries my daughter or someone else's, whoever he marries, she's going to have a son most likely. And they're going to supplant you. And yes, I know he named you heir. Yeah, they named you heir. You know, they also could have named me heir, and they did not. The minute he has a son, it is a wrap for you. You know, and Rhaenys is trying to tell her a hard truth. And Rhaenyra's like, fuck that, bitch, no. That ain't me. I'm locking this shit down. Trust and believe. I love that scene. I love their banter between them. Like, I love how Rhaenyra was trying, like, she wanted to cuss her out, but didn't. You know, like, she was very polite with her. She kept calling her princess. Yes, princess. Princess Rhaenys. Like, she constantly used those, her titles instead of just talking to her at moments, because I think she was, like, biting her tongue, because she really just wanted to go off on her. She was like, yeah, I know you're mad, bitch. Like, I know you're mad, because I'm heir, and they passed you over. Okay, and they're not passing me over. I don't care if he has a son. It's not going to happen. You know what I mean? That was a really good scene. That was a great scene. So that's the standing ovation scene. This episode as a whole was really good. Yeah, I really liked it. It's more setup. I think some people are going to find it slow, but I really love those conversations we had. I love the courting of Viserys and Alicent, even though that's going to have really big problems later, but that's fine. But I love their moments together. They were really good. Otto being Otto, that scene where Viserys confronts Otto about Corlys coming to him and offering Lena to him, that was interesting. It was very interesting, especially with the Maester. The way the Maesters were speaking, like saying, oh yeah, that is a great match. That makes sense. That's a great match. Which felt weird. I was like, but he kept looking at Otto too, like, I'm doing the thing, you need to do the thing. And Otto's like, yes. You know, like, Otto is, I don't know, man. Like, the actor playing Otto is really good. I gotta admit. Got to admit. This was a great episode. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I'm going to try my best to get this up in the morning. I have to open. It's not gonna happen. Anyway, yes. Should I give a rating for this? I'm gonna use Golden Hands because my last name's Hands. I'm gonna give this episode I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 golden hands. This episode gets a 4 out of 5 golden hands. The episode before it, I would say, is a 4.5 out of golden hands. There you go. This isn't better than the first one, but it is also too better than like we got a lot more. Let me calm down. There was a lot in this. There was a lot. I don't think people like that was a lot. Oh my god. I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep it 4 4 out of 5 golden hands. All right, until next week with House of the Dragon, episode 3. See you on the flip side.